What's up, y'all? I had to, of course, come back and start all, basically start from the end from where I stopped at, because of course this thing is keeps. I don't know how to work it. I guess I'm doing it wrong. Because I'm not computer savvy as I thought. But what I wanted to also end with is as far as saying that, as far as racism and things that we have to deal with on pretty much a daily basis here in America. Um, and being minorities in this country, uh, and having Mr. Obama represent us, or supposedly supposed to be, as a lot of us black folks thought that he was going to be a representative for the black people and put the black people's problems or issues out into the public's eye, to make them aware that these are some significant issues that need to be addressed within America. Um, so also to say that, like again, I thought that Obama was going to be that individual, as a lot of us did, and I think that within our uh, churches, a lot of church folks prayed him, or thought they prayed him into office, um, under, you know, hope. That's what keeps us going. So that's kind of understood in that fact, but a lot of black folks are still ignorant in the churches to actually believe that these issues are not supposed to be spoken about within the churches. And I totally 100% disagree, because a lot of our revolutions and a lot of our civil rights things have happened in the church and came through the church and came through the black people within the church to come together to make some things happen. So yes, the preaching of the word, this and that and the other, da 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 da, is all relevant. However, I think that without God's guidance, we're going to be led in the wrong direction. So I think that a lot of us black folks have been led in the wrong direction, um, here in America, by not relying upon what God has truly said, and the signs and symbols that He has that have been seen, that have been sent to us that we could see. But I think our hopes were so high, that we failed to see the warning signs of Mr. Obama. Uh, so, with that being said, I can also say that um, racism is still an issue here in America. And I guess it always will be until we're the majority and they're the minority, I guess. And then it'll probably be the same thing. Racism still. Um, Whatever you want to call it, reverse racism, the white folks call it, or whatever you want to call it. But um, I think these are issues and relevant issues that need to be addressed. And this guy is just not even saying nothing about it, not even attempting to do anything about it. That's what frustrates me the most, is that he can be an American citizen and actually go over to China and bow down to this goddamn motherfucker. With this, I can't stand a goddamn motherfucker, but this motherfucker over here, about their issues and their civil rights issues, but yet you ain't doing shit over here in America about our civil rights, and the things that we have going on in America. You're not saying shit about it. You're not doing shit about it. Really, just be honest about it. You're not doing a motherfucking thing about the issues that are going on in America. You're concerned with what's going on over there and fighting this fake ass war that you're sending a whole bunch of people over to die for because you're trying to get population control. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know, if I guess it's just like with the police departments. If you go into it, you're going to conform to the rich elites' ideologies, or you're going to get the hell out. Or, you know what I mean? They're going to kill your family, or somebody's going to die. You're going to end up dying something, or whatever. But it's just like with Maxine Waters. I tip my hat to Maxine Waters, because the simple fact is that, even though she was threatened and stuff like that when it came out with the crack law, and she was against the crack law, and how she brought up the Iran Contra affair and all that type of stuff, and how they were supplying drugs and this and that and the other to American cities and this and that and the other, and she stood up and stood 10 toes on it. So I can respect her for that, and I'm surprised she's still alive. You know what I'm saying? For real. But it's just um, to the point that we need more people to actually stand up for something in America, to say something, to do something, to start a movement. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what America's all been all about. Was us as Africans born in America to start movements, to make things happen, to make things change. You know, it's like even with the gangs and things of that nature. You know, for us to kill ourselves, um, it's population control. We helping the devil, you know what I'm saying, kill us off. You know, basically that's what's happening. Um, and I think that money has became the god of a lot of people. So that's just the way that America is. American society, American mentality is about money. So until we can get past that and grow into the understanding that life and our children, for our children's sakes and things of that nature, um, to change what's going on in America, it's going to continue to happen and get worse when we die and our kids are taking over and this and that and the other. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. So it hasn't changed to the point where we need to stop talking about it and stop doing something about it. You know, and I was saying in my other segment that racism is still a relevant issue, and here in Washington State, racism is subtle. Down in the South areas, I would rather like the South areas better because at least you know who's prejudiced and you know they don't like you and this and that and the other. Up here, they'll smile in your face and we'll call you later. Thank you for coming by. So I think that a lot of people need to be aware of this, and I think that we need to come up with some type of plan or a movement. Somebody have any ideas, anything that you can come at me with, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you can shoot at me to hit me to certain things, man, I'm with it. Shoot it at me. I'm down with it. I think that that's my calling for a lot of things is social change. Obama ain't gonna damn do it, so we got to do it continuously. So anytime you guys want to shoot me something and let me know, hit me up, let me know, and let me also put this out there. Because I say that racism exists does not mean that I portray myself to be prejudiced or racist or a separatist or anything of that nature. Um, what I am trying to say is number one that it does exist and we need to approach it as such as that it does exist. We need not ignore it. It is an issue. I think a lot of us are lost as human beings and are not in our right minds. Um, that being said, is that I have no power to be racist. I have the ability to be prejudiced, but I have no power to be racist. But I do not condone racism because, to me, it's counterproductive and retarded. No person on this planet is better than another person. Regardless, I don't care if you wear a badge, you're the president of the United States, you're the president of some social chapter order, you got $1 million, $20 million, $20 billion, it doesn't matter. I don't believe that any man or any woman or anybody is better than anybody. All have sinned. So no one is better than anyone. I don't care if you're a bum on the street, you know what I'm saying? Broke is a joke, busted and disgusted. I don't care. So let me make that clear. That's my truth. So that's what's up. I know that they're gonna cut me off, and I know I'm gonna get cut off by at 7 minutes. I know this video is 9 minutes right now, but they're gonna cut me off at 7 minutes. So a lot of this you ain't gonna hear. Hope you do. But I'm gonna let it run.